Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe E, and you are not tuned into yet again. I like reality TV, and do not ask me why. So let's get into it, man. Married at First Sight, season 16, the season finale, man. The show, the episode was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. Whew. If you guys have not got a chance to take a look at it, I would suggest, please do yourself a favor and go take a look at it. Listen, let's get into it, y'all. No spoiler alerts, but listen, this is what it's about, man. Recap. Jasmine and Aries. Listen, I was almost kind of rooting for these two, man. I was really trying to root for them, but listen, man, things don't last always, man. So, but I'm glad that these two got a chance to, just keep it cordial, keep it cool. But, they went on separate dates, man. They found some other people to talk to, and they seem pretty happy, so proud of them. Let's also get into Nicole and Chris. So Nicole and Chris are pretty much the only ones who stayed married. And they're kind of like the, I would say like the mediators, you know what I'm saying, of the whole group, trying to keep everything together, which is cool. I understand that. So, but I'm very happy for them. So now let's get into Clint and Gina. In this episode, Gina was, pretty much just cool with everything. She understood, what the situation was, but her and Mac, her and Mac kind of had a little thing going on. They had went on a date, had a good little conversation, but she knew, he told her that he was moving back to Michigan for a little while, and, he may come back to Nashville, but decided to come back and visit. And, we'll see how that goes, right? But also with her and Clint. So in this episode, she was on the phone with the lawyer, just trying to figure out all of the legalities of things, in and outs of her divorce, and as far as like, how's it gonna break down? We were not married that long, and she pretty much wanted to protect her assets, which as she should, right? One of her main concerns was her dog. I know that Clint would come by and get the dog from time to time, you know what I mean? So she was on the phone with the lawyer, just kind of, going over the steps and, just the different things that she needs to make sure that she's taken care of. So that part I understood. With Clint, so, obviously with sharing custody of the dog, just being around the dog, he began to grow fond of the dog, right? So he had went to a spot in Nashville to go take a look at some puppies. Because, it's almost like a, turning over like a new leaf, you know what I mean? He wanted to, kind of see, what that would be like, and obviously he got divorced, so he is using this as a coping mechanism, if you will, you know what I mean? So we shall see how that goes, right? Now, Dom, come on now. Beautiful girl, you know what I mean? But she began to find interest in Gil. Now, Gil is from season 13. So she heard that, he was, single or on the market. So, she decided to test the waters, and see what that'd be like. So they decided to have a call on FaceTime and, had a little chit chat. Didn't really go as it really didn't go as she planned it, as she wanted it to. But he respectfully declined the offer. We shall see how that goes. Listen, you never know how things may work out, you know what I mean? But also with Dom, her and Clint, they had a little kissy rule, you know what I mean? A little kiss type of thing. But when I saw it, I said, wait a minute, this has to be a bet. It has to be a bet. There's no real way I can really see Clint and Dom together like that. But so when the show came on, when the episode came on, and I saw that they had went to the bar, I said, yeah, it was a bet. So Nicole bet them, if the both of you throw these axes and you guys make it, you guys got to kiss. Now, I will say they kissed maybe about like 3 times I want to say. Things got a little heated, but, what can you do, man? It was all fun and games, right? But to me, that was like the main attraction to, kind of pull viewers into the show, you know what I mean, into that next episode. So, but yeah, man, listen, other than that, man, the show is great. Shaq and Kristen. So obviously, they wanted to sit down and have a conversation, just to kind of iron out everything, just to kind of see where everything is, see where the dust has settled at. Kristen said that she reached out to Shaq. His grandmother passed away, and she knew that he was very, very close to her. So, she just wanted to show her respects and pay her respects, to call him and just, kind of, give a lending ear. And, if you ever need anything, reach out to me, things like that. But for whatever reason, when they met at the park, it felt like he was still unsatisfied. He was still searching for something, still looking for something from her that he thought that he just didn't get. And to a degree, I can understand that, but also at the same time, she felt like, listen, I made changes. You know what I mean? I changed my ways. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not a full 360 or nothing like that, but she made compromises. You know what I'm saying? But she did not feel like it was reciprocated. She did not feel like it was taken into consideration from Shaq. So in the end, of them kept it cordial. But on Shaq's end, he just was not happy. He still felt like, he did not get that thing, those things from her, as far as like, if you need anything, what do you need, but also sometimes you also have to understand too, people are just different. People reach out in different ways. People show emotions and show gratitude and just show, listen, people just have different ways of showing support. Man, the show was great. It was in my hometown, Nashville. I thank y'all for tuning in and listening, man. Listen, if I missed anything, comment right down below, man. Listen, follow, share, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all, man. Peace.